A slow start to the festive season. The borders weren't as busy as one would have anticipated. However, come a couple of days before Christmas, we're seeing a huge influx. What's happening on the roads?
Yeah, thank you so much, Shante. We were here earlier in the afternoon where we're giving you an update on the traffic movement. And we said earlier that your normal traffic movement, your regular traffic is moving quite evenly, but the commercial traffic, the commercial movement, the trucks that are ferrying things from South Africa to neighboring countries, it was quite congested. It was jammed to about over a kilo then. But if you look here behind me, I counted about 4 or 5 trucks now, meaning that the traffic volumes there are now subsiding. Earlier we spoke to Home Affairs, who said, look, we were expecting this, and unlike the previous years, this year we are flexing our muscles and we were ready for anything. We put structures in place to make sure that traffic here is moving quite smoothly. And I spoke earlier to a gentleman named Moffat No, who is a clearing agent for import-export operations, who has also cemented the very same position that Home Affairs are taking, he was echoing the very same view. And I'm going to bring him in here now. I'm going to ask him a question in Chivenda about the movement and the work they're doing here. Moffat, cover tarchadzori na zviko vana zvichinga traffic iko move zvavudi ongwaha ndizvipio zvepazviita right.
Yeah, traffic iko move zvavudi sanga vachikovana zvinosiyana dzitiraka ngamanda this year. SARS rikuikoda ngamanda nkazve yazviita saungana rine zvichiri affecta ka business. So zvezvaita ndizvauri SARS yoita mushumo wavudi ngauri hapo une dzitraka dzakureleasewa hone voeda another party dzikureleasewa double zvazvino, so which means ukoshima vatu vaviri instead of mutu mutii, so rikozvikotisa ngamanda zvambori management wa SARS riaukoda mwaoe.
Thank you so much. Yeah, he's well, quite waxing lyrical about SARS, saying that they have done a very good job this year. They put more people, more staff, so that the work this year will be done quite evenly, and you won't see a lot of traffic as we are saying now. But also, Shante, let's just go back to the traffic, to the road. We've been monitoring the N1 the whole day. Not that we love the N1, but this is one of the largest, longest roads in South Africa that is a gateway to our neighboring countries. And it's also one of the most dangerous roads. We've seen a lot of lives being lost. And I can tell you that the driving, the kind of driving that we're seeing now, it's not particularly impressive. We're seeing in a lot of motorists being impatient, driving recklessly and being arrogant on the road. And we're worried that this could cause some accidents. But we're grateful that there are no accident or fatal accidents that have been reported thus far.
Now, Lutendo, earlier on you spoke about the correspondence that you had with Home Affairs Department and how they're planning on dealing with the influx and the borders at this time of year. Another issue that also seems to come up with a huge influx is that of border crossing, illegal border crossing. What has been the Home Affairs Department plan, if you have been able to engage with them on how they're trying to combat and bring that down come this year end?
Yeah. Shante, I can tell you that I spoke with them about it. I can tell you that illegal border crossing this year has subsided quite significantly. Just as much as cross-border trade has subsided, because people are saying there are no jobs in South Africa, so there's no a need, or it's not necessary to just cross over here and come here and linger around without getting any job, and yeah, there's there's been a significant reduction in terms of that. But also, as you can see there, behind me there, you see a lot of people there. These are people crossing from either side of the border, from South Africa to Zimbabwe, or from Zimbabwe to South Africa. These are the people that are crossing legally. And I spoke with them earlier, and they're saying everything is going quite well.
What has the mood on the ground been from travellers, both South Africans and foreigners, this time of the year, specifically noting the increase of security and a policing contingent around the border and around the area which is stationed in today?
I think I missed you a little bit, but I think you're talking about security around the border here. Well, I'm not seeing a lot of police here like you'll see if you compare to previous years. You know, I'm not seeing police visibility here. I think a part of that is that there's been quite a free movement. There have not been a whole lot of people around here, but I've seen a few police vans here because, you know, they are always on alert because, you know, we're talking about this border where a lot of criminal activities happen, and also is the N1 which also serves as a belt or a conveyor belt for a lot of criminal activities.
Thank you very much. We're going to leave it there. Lutendo Bobodi for SABC News, just on one of the busiest roads in the Limpopo province, just taking us through the security contingent, what's been taking place at the Beitbridge, the influx of cars, and also they're confirming that, of course, cross-border trade, illegal cross-border trade, as well as that of human trafficking, has gone down significantly. Also just taking us through the engagement that Home Affairs has had on that issue.